Okay, mic check, mic check. That sounds good. It's gonna be touch and go today. Howdy y'all, this is Wes, and I live, bitch. Welcome back. Yeah, if you haven't watched the past couple of VODs, yeah, I got sick with something that shall not be named. But yeah, we're here. I'm on the mend. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do today. It's definitely going to be a stream. I can't tell you exactly what kind of stream it's going to be, but we're going to do our best. I am going to attempt to talk for the next hour and do what we can. I mean, overall, I'm feeling much better. If you didn't watch the last Elite Dangerous VOD that I brought over from Twitch, I've mostly been doing that the past weekend just because it's just kind of chill. There was a big event going on with the Titans and all of that. I wanted something a little bit chill, a little bit more chill today. Something that's not going to be super hard on my voice. I mean, we're gonna have to attempt to do our best. But there's no way that I could do like FF8 or anything like that. And with how much voice acting and all of that stuff that I have to do in one of those. So this seemed kind of chill. I have not done the Hatchingtide event and Little Ladies Day event, so I'm very excited for it. It's always nice to get back into FF14. So yeah, but yeah, if you missed out, the past week was pretty rough. I obviously called out of work, so the paycheck's gonna hurt quite a bit this week. But yeah, it was just, I didn't have like the worst issues, but I was very cold. Very cold. I was like bundled up under like 5 different layers, had my heater blazing, and it still was just not enough. I was shivering in my seat, and then I was just very tired. Very tired. I could barely keep my head up for most of the past few days or so. So it was really just kind of vegging out in my seat, getting a little bit of Elite Dangerous done, and watching K-dramas as best as I possibly could. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better at this point. It basically feels like a head cold. My voice is still going to be kind of scratchy. You might get a little bit of sneezy action on there for all you compilation people out there. I don't know why that is a thing, but there might be ample opportunity today. But yeah, you know, we're gonna kind of take it as it comes. But I am feeling much better, feeling good enough to stream and hang out with you guys and have a little bit of fun in FF14. I saw they're doing a little bit of testing for limited cross cross-region data center travel, which I thought that was going to be kind of cool. Still no word on when the next live letter is going to be. That is probably the next big FF14 thing we'll do here on this channel. Obviously, those live watch-alongs are always a lot of fun. So yeah, it's just, you know, we're just playing around, having some fun while we do some of these holiday events and slowly make our way towards Dawn Trail, which is going to consume probably 3 solid months of my life and this channel. So yeah, you know, we'll make do. But now that I am feeling a little bit better, you know, I'm off most of the week. I think I work again on Thursday or something like that. So we've got plenty of opportunities to stream. What it's going to be every day is going to be, again, very touch and go. It's going to depend on how I'm feeling that day, how my voice is holding up. I do obviously want to get back into FF8. But those with all the voice acting, I've got to make sure that my voice is going to be able to handle it, and make sure that I'm not coughing the entire time. But you know, we'll play around, have some fun. Might do some more Elite Dangerous, might do something a little off the wall. We do still have to make up for the anniversary stream. I really want to do that. It's, you know, it's not really like a big thing that I plan for, just because, again, I'm just using this model, right? But I want to do something fun. We might have to nix the karaoke aspect of it and just do the guitar part of it. But we'll probably do that at some point this week and have some fun and celebrate 1 year of VTubing. Hey! But that being said, you know, now that I am back and feeling a little bit better, the road to 1,500 subs is back on track. So that is the current goal for the channel. I am trying to push for affiliate over on Twitch, mostly with Elite stuff. I don't want to, like, completely slam this channel with a bunch of Elite Dangerous. And honestly, now that I've had my experience fighting the Titans and stuff, I am slowly starting to run out of things to do over there. It's really just kind of doing trade routes and making money, doing spec ops and stuff. So I will probably be streaming that a little bit less over on Twitch in the coming weeks. But I do want to try and find some other things over there that we don't necessarily have to plan out and that kind of thing. It's not a huge deal reaching affiliate. I mean, this is still the main channel here, but I feel like we are close enough. We might as well go ahead and push for that. So if you are at all interested in watching stuff on Twitch, make sure and go give me a follow over there. Again, it is also at Wesor. But for right now, you know, the main thing here on this channel is the road to 1,500 subs. That is the next big goal that I am trying to reach. So if you do like the channel, if you do like the content, you want to see a VTuber play whatever and basically be the VTubing equivalent of a BBC radio drama, congratulations, you're in the right place. You know, subscribe, like the channel, talk, whatever you guys want to do in chat. But I obviously appreciate it. You know, we're trying to do quite a bit this year, so no better time to start than the present. So let's go. Hey. That being said, I think I've got to go to Gridania. The question, like, I'm so used to Little Lady's Day being in Ul'dah, and they obviously have the celebration up there. But yeah, this is the first time I can really remember them doing a combined event like this. I can understand why. I mean, they're very, very busy right now getting ready for Dawn Trail. They've got a new job that they've got to, you know, got figured out. 2 new jobs they got to get figured out, and just a lot of content coming up for that. So it's understandable. And Little Lady's Day, I mean, it's always one of my favorite events, but it is kind of an odd one where it's just kind of, we don't really do that here in the States, so it feels a little bit out of place. So yeah, you know, I can understand why they combine it with Hatchingtide, but we're gonna have some fun with it either way and do what we can and enjoy it. I think I missed the Valention's event. It just kind of goes to show how little I played this the past couple of months, which is a little disappointing because, you know, obviously this is still one of my favorite games. So I figured this is as good of an excuse as any to hop back into it. All right, let's see here. No, we got to talk to Gilia Leopo somewhere over here. Yeah, how you guys been? Did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good St. Patrick's Day? I hope everyone that went out and celebrated is, you know, be safe. be safe this weekend. That's all I can really say is, go out, have your fun, do the token Irish thing, I guess. Just don't don't make an ass of yourself, and be sure to make sure you got that ride home, okay? And that's really all we gotta ask, right? But for here, normally my weekends are my match day weekends for soccer, but unfortunately my buddy and I, there was absolutely no way I was going to be able to head over to his place and watch. It was a good game last night. It felt like a playoff match between us and the LA Galaxy. Sadly ended in a draw. We were trying to eke out those wins, but so far no losses, but not as many wins as we would like either. But it was a good match. But yeah, I was just sitting here bundled up, just trying to cheer them on in a very, very small, very sneezy voice. I'm honestly surprised that it held up as well as it has, even just 10 minutes into the stream, because I have been absolutely hacking all day. It's pretty bad. I haven't really been all that sick lately, so I guess it was bound to happen. It got the whole family, so it is what it is. I mean, I'm never going to complain about, finding an excuse to get out of work for a couple of days, but I'll be honest, I do kind of need that paycheck. Normally I don't mind missing out on those days if I can do the streaming thing, but when you got when you can't stream either, it's just kind of a double whammy trying to manage it all. But I did get to catch up on my K-dramas, which was nice. All right, got my water, got my medicines. Let's do this. Let's see what kind of antics we're up to trying to combine these two holidays. All right, Gili. For someone to help make a dream come true. I have lots of dreams I wish you could make come true. Most of them involve money. Most of them involve money and finally getting my own apartment again. I miss it. Can you help me with that? My friend, I take it the Hatchingtide decorations have caught your eye. They have. They're very pretty. They're very, very garish. Fire, is that really you? I had hoped I might see you again, but I did not dare assume. Nonetheless, it warms my heart that you are eager to revel in Hatchingtide once more. This year, it was again a dream that sparked my imagination. Dream of a gob. Oh yeah, I forgot. We get the Koubou mount. The floral wreath Koubou mount. That should be fun. Massive and marvelous, standing upon the stage, where else but in Ul'dah, so many malms away. Ah, so we are still heading to Ul'dah eventually, I guess. Wreathed in radiant flowers of pink, the darling Koubou held in her hands an egg decorated most lavishly. There is but one time of the year when the sandy brown of that city is accented by peach blossoms in full bloom. Yes, I speak of Little Lady's Day. The message of Mistress Leopold's dream was clear. Combine the spirit of Hatchingtide and Little Lady's Day to create the most exciting day that jewel of a city has ever seen. Naturally, we sought out those in charge of the event and brought our proposal before them. Didn't know holidays had lore masters. We just kind of put up our tree whenever we feel like it, man. "'Tis a pleasure as always, Kyra. I see ours is not the only celebration which can boost your selfless assistance." Mistress Leopold's proposal is quite unprecedented, and so confident was she in her vision that she had already secured the services of a performer and his Koubou companion before meeting with us. Oh, you can just rent a Koubou, huh? All right, well, anything in this world, I guess. There's money to be made. I regret to say not all in Ul'dah share in her conviction. Many doubt the safety of such an act, which has brought our plans for the Little Lady's Day to a standstill. The trepidation is not without cause, mind you. Some 15 years ago, a supposedly tame Koubou ran amok in the city streets, causing untold harm. Hey, we've heard about that. That was the situation that I believe killed Minfilia's parents, if I remember right. I think it was Minfilia's. Yeah, it was like a big deal in 1.0. The Seneschal informed us of these circumstances. I got to thinking. It We could hold a Hatchingtide event here in Gridania with the Koubou as the main attraction. But how does that help Ul'dah? Not only would this lift the spirits of Gridania's people, but it would prove to those in Ul'dah that the Koubou poses no danger. Surely that would put any doubts to rest. In fact, the performers have already arrived. Noda and I retreated to a display of their show, and I must say, never have I seen a Koubou so pretty and sweet. Of all the paths forward we could have taken, this seemed to be the only one which might please all parties. I came to Gridania at once so I could act as a witness to my peers in Ul'dah. Since you're here, might you accompany me to the show? Someone as well versed in this realm's beastkin as you might be singularly qualified to tell us just how docile this Koubou is. Quite a few eggs for my troubles. I want those eggs. Give me that chocolate. Eggs, quite an unusual form of payment, but I believe Mistress Eliapo has plenty. Regardless, the look on your face says you agree to my proposal. Many thanks, and I shall look forward to what is sure to be a fascinating show. Well then, it's all settled. The show of a lifetime awaits at Bent Branch Meadows. You'd best not tarry. Agreed. Let us make our way there and speak with Aldamood, performer in charge. Oh, I can hardly wait. How will this go south? Do we get there and perhaps the Koubou is missing something for their act? Could it be we need to find them? Or perhaps they are beset by stage fright. We have to go and comfort them. Alright. So we're gonna slow boat it because I'm feeling I'm feeling lazy today. And I want to talk because it's been a while. You know, I tried to do those do a couple just kind of filler streams just to kind of ease into it, obviously, if you've checked out the channel VODs. But yeah, you know, I was kind of out of it for a lot of those. We're going to Bent Branch, right? Yeah. I was kind of out of it for most of those, and obviously had a lot going on trying to attack the Titan and everything. So yeah, it's nice to be back. So yeah, like I said, I hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope you guys are starting to feel a little bit of spring finally coming around. It always helps me wake up a little bit. We've got like one more cold front that's about ready to move in because we always obviously have the full spring as we call it. But this should be a relatively short one, and then yeah, I don't know. I like spring. I like the erratic weather. I mean, if you've been on my channel enough this time of year, oh buddy, do I love tornado season. So yeah, it just kind of wakes me up a little bit. I like to get out and about. I like to have some fun. I was talking with my manager the other day about disc golf season starting up. Yeah, it's always a good excuse to get out, stretch out a little bit, you know, touch grass as needed. I feel that's very, very important. Even if it's just, you know, getting out, doing the front nine, back nine of one of my local courses or something. Just, you know, get out and get that sunshine, stretch the arms a little bit, breathe some fresh air. Not that I can really breathe a whole lot right now. It's like I said on Blue Sky, my head is basically recreating the sewers from Ghostbusters 2 right now. It's pretty nasty. But you know, in theory, you know, in spirit, going out and doing some disc golf. So yeah, you know, I'm just very, very excited, and obviously that's always good for the channel too, because when I am more awake and more excited, that means more content and more things to do with everyone. So yeah, it's nice to be that time of the year again. I don't really do a lot for like Easter or anything like that. I don't really celebrate it or anything. I honestly don't even know when Easter is this year. I'm more excited about the eclipse coming up. We're all getting excited. We bought our glasses the other day, and gonna have a lot of fun with it. Assuming, of course, that it doesn't end up being tornado weather, which that time of year is very much possible. But if it ends up being a nice clear day, we're like right in the max amount of time for the apex, so gonna be a good day if we can actually get our sights in. But if not, you know, I saw the last one wasn't quite as long. This one will be like 4 minutes 20 seconds. Nice. Something like that. Last time I think it was like 2.5. So you know, they're very, very cool. But you know, it's just it's that time of year when I start making plans and I really get a lot of motivation to do things for the channel. So hopefully that translates well, and we can end up doing some fun stuff. Unfortunately, I have not heard a hide nor hair from my model artist for the past 2 months, so I am very worried. It's getting to the point where I'm kind of I might have to scratch it. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I ended up sending a week's paycheck to the void, and I might never see anything from that money again. I mean, I'm glad it was only the first deposit, not the full amount. And who knows? I mean, they have been saying that, saying on their social media that the Live 2D models are going to be a pretty long wait at this point. But you know, if that was going to be the case, then they should have told me. Because I don't really mind that it's going to take a little bit longer. Just don't go radio silent on me. Like, there's so many scammers and stuff out there nowadays that, you know, if anything, as someone doing the commissioning, it just gives us the peace of mind that, hey, at least it's still being worked on. At least I didn't just yeet my money off somewhere, right? So I don't know what we're going to do with that. If I have to start the process all over again, man, I don't know how that's going to go. I'm still hoping to hear back from them and start seeing some line art and, you know, at least a little bit of a progress report soon, but I have no idea of when it'll be, because I've already sent them one email asking for an update, and I didn't hear anything back from them. You know, life happens sometimes. I completely understand that, but even just a short one-line email saying like, hey, you know, sorry this is taking so long, is that okay? But I am still working on it. You know, even that would just help out a ton for my peace of mind right now. So I don't know how that's going. I don't know how that's going to go. I really don't know what's going to happen if we end up having to nix this artist and move to another one. I really hope that's not the case, because I really like this artist. But if they're not going to give me an update or let me know what's up, then I mean, I don't know what anyone would expect me to do in that situation. Because I mean, two months of radio silence, like no updates at all since they sent the initial sketches, which is really weird because they sent the initial sketches like really fast, like within a week of our initial contact. And then I have not heard a single peep from them since then. I don't think they've even really posted on social media or anything like that. It's one of those situations where I'm kind of worried that it ended up being like a, you run into it occasionally where it's technically a company, an illustration company that's outsourcing their art to a bunch of different artists using individual monikers. Like that is apparently a thing now. And I'm kind of worried that might be the situation. I don't really know. So yeah, we're just gonna, there's not much I can do about it. The money for the deposit has already been spent. But obviously I can't keep sending out money to new random artists trying to get an original model, especially in the price range that I'm looking for. So yeah, it's a little rough. It sucks not getting paid a whole lot. It sucks working retail. It sucks not having money. But you know, we're working within the bounds of what we've got available to us. So yeah. So that's still up in the air. We're still trying. I'm doing my best with it. I'm holding out hope because I want to be an optimist over a pessimist, but at a certain point when money's involved and you don't have a lot to begin with, you just kind of got to be like, okay, well, I just lost that week. I just lost that week's paycheck. We'll just have to wait and see, and go from there. But you know, I'm still doing the other stuff involved with the channel. In the background, you know, new key art, new logo, all sorts of other fun things like that. But now we might be resetting back to zero in terms of actually having a model to go with any of it. So that's kind of the update so far from this past weekend, and where we're at with what's going on for the future of the channel. But you know, this all leads back to it being spring and me having more ideas and motivation. So, you know, worst comes to worst, we'll have other stuff to going on. We'll still be producing content here, trying to have fun hanging out with everyone that comes by to watch the streams, right? So, you know, that's what it's all about ultimately. Not always necessarily the fancy graphics and transitions and stuff, but you know, just making sure we're having fun here playing video games with each other, right? I didn't see you there. Can we help you? Greetings, I am the Royal Seneschal, in charge of making Little Ladies' Day most memorable for all ladies of the realm. Mistress Aleopo has informed us that you have quite the show prepared for us. We've been waiting for you. You'll be hard-pressed to pick your jaw up off the floor after you see what my Patey has in store for you. Kitty. Kitty? E.T.? I've been watching over her ever since the day I found her wandering the wilderness all on her lonesome. It's been ages looking for her family, but now I suppose we're all each other has. Piety, lovely name to be sure. And those flowers, are they peach blossoms? I dare say she is the very picture of the Little Ladies' Day princess. Aw. I'm glad to hear that, and I know Piety is too. She's thought of a little else since the moment Miss Aleopo came to us with her peculiar request. Nothing in this world we love more than hearing an audience cheer, and I think this time we'll earn that and then some. We call this one Egg Surprise. Go on, Piety. Oh. I guess that's the mount special this time. That's cute. That was astounding. Impressive, ain't it? And all it took was a few glamour prisms. Of course, that wasn't where the genius was required. Took us days and nights racking our brains figuring out how to capture the spirit of two celebrations. In the end, though, I think we did about as good of a job as could be expected. Now here comes the rub. Ever since we arrived in Gridania, Piety's been a little on edge. I hate to see her like this, but I think I figured out what's causing it. As you just saw, she's got no problem performing in front of an audience of two. And then a whole gaggle of revelers showed up not too long ago. She just froze up. Ah! What'd I say? Case of stage fright. I see. You must not be used to such large crowds. Luckily, I managed to save the show by climbing atop her head. That set her mind at ease and helped her find the courage. I ain't as young as I used to be, and my knees are already crying out in protest at the prospect of climbing her again. You, on the other hand, I reckon you've got plenty of bombs left in those adventurous legs of yours. I'd trouble you to join our merry troop and support Piety during her stair turn. All you have to do is climb atop her head and towards the crowd. Show them our act and tell the spectators to come to me for an egg of their own. Still plenty to go around. Can do. Oh, creepy looking. Trust me, Piety, I love having you aboard. Now's our chance to get these eggs into the hands of eager Gridanians. She's too timid to wander off on her own, so if something else demands your attention, she'll make her way back to me. Now, get out there and give Gridania an egg surprise. Oh. Okay. Hello, enthused man. What is enthusing you? What did I just see? Oh, this must be that performing Koubou I heard so much about. Good show, good show. I think I'll get an egg of my own to remember this by. You do that. That was... These... It's like this in the country. We're just very easily amused. It doesn't take much around here. Oh. A curious lass. Oh. Can't even see what's going on. It was amazing. The rabbits were so adorable. A crown of peach blossoms is so pretty. Wonder if they give them out with the eggs. Let's go find out. Goob goob gooboo. Oh, you can fly. Oh. That's alright. It ain't like I got anything else going on. But stars, what manner of... Oh, you're promoting Hatchingtide. Yes, yes, I knew that, of course. Splendid trick that was, truly. I never knew Gooboos to be adept at anything besides eating. Well, you've expanded my horizons. Mayhap I'll partake in the festivities this year after all. The spirit of Hatchingtide is alive in Gridania. Hooray. In Hatchingtide miracle. So now I guess we gotta go and do it in Ul'dah. Poor Kyra, same goes for you, Piety. Can hardly pass around the eggs fast enough. Looks like Piety's managed to conquer her fears. Let's hope these ovations are enough to conquer the seneschals. Although I've been a bystander in affairs so far, what I've seen has been truly inspiring. Piety is possessed not only of a kind heart, but the soul of an entertainer as well. I would have her be the main attraction of our stage in Ul'dah. On behalf of Little Ladies' Day Planning Committee, I invite you to our city as honored guests. I'm not one to decline such an eager invitation. Consider it accepted. First, I'd best tell Miss Aleopo she'll be needing more eggs. On to Ul'dah, we'll find our way there before long. Wonderful. Then I shall depart at once and make the stage ready for arrival. You've helped tremendously already, but there's no denying the Piety has taken a shine to you. You watch over her in Ul'dah for a while, just until she becomes accustomed to the crowds. Maybe Ul'dah is cursed. Maybe there's just a curse upon the city that causes Koubou to run wild. Or not. Where I would assume they're going to be out near the quicksand where the festivities usually are. Oh man, my nose, it burns. It burns. Oh. I need, like, I'm so stopped up and I need to sneeze, but it keeps getting caught. Oh no. Oh, that hurts. Oh, well. Been like this for 3 days now. I just have to suffer through it. At least the festivities look nice. I saw that since it's a split event, they're splitting the decorations too. Like the first half is Hatchingtide, second half is Little Ladies' Day or something, or then they switch or something like that. That's pretty cool. I don't think there's really anything that I can buy. Some confetti, I guess. Ugh. Ah, you arrived. You'll be glad to know that I've managed to win over the planning committee and that my story of Piety's show. Uldah's gates will be cast wide for her arrival. If she is amenable to the idea, I would have her be the star attraction on this year's stage. But the first order of the day is to spread the word. If we tell the citizens what we saw in Bentbratch Meadows, it is my hope that they will welcome Piety with open arms. If her show is a success, then we will have managed a celebration which spans from Gridania to Ul'dah, painting smiles upon the faces of all the realm's little ladies and egg fanatics alike. I shall stay here and drum up what interest I can. Kyra, pray head to the steps of Thal and do the same. Meet me at the stage afterwards and we can shower Piety with applause. Alright. It is a little weird not having our token lady with us. I mean, last year's was really good. I think last year was we learned the dance, right? That was a really, really good event last year. Might have been the year before. Yeah, Little Ladies Day. It's usually one of my favorites because it usually does have like very specific characters and stuff. So, I mean, you can already kind of tell this was a little bit more generic this year. That's fine. Like I said, they're busy. But I miss not having our token lady to try and help enjoy the festivities. Ooh, performer, aren't they dangerous? Suppose a friend of mine was raving about the show she saw in Gridania. Very same, I suppose it's worth a look. You guys travel fast. Koubou here in Ul'dah. It dredges up terrible memories of the rampage I witnessed as a child. You know that it won't happen again. Have you seen this Koubou with your own eyes? I have. He's very pink. So, well, I see no reason why you would lie to me. Stranger comes up to you and tells you, hey, check out this Koubou. Like, do you know who I am? I mean, I guess the Warrior of Light's fame is spread enough. Maybe. You know, perhaps in this way I can conquer my fears. Where's the last one? Oh no. I go into Pearl Lane. Hide your eyes, kids. This is Balmung. If I can navigate Pearl Lane, okay. Yeah. Avert your eyes. Nothing to see here. They get this nice and decorated. I always like this little area. I'm really surprised that I don't see as much RP here. As I think it deserves, because it is a nice little section. No Koubous were capable of anything more than mindless eating. You sure this show isn't just watching a beast chomping on hay? You put it that way. Besides, it's not as if I have aught else to do. You and me both, buddy. You tried VTubing. Alright, look for me among the crowd. I'm a Piety's performance draws near. Speak with the Royal Seneschal before she takes the stage. Alright. I'm here with you, Piety. Together we can perform. Worry, I will ease your stage fright. Never really got a ton of stage fright. Even being the old theater kid that I was. Yeah, you always get a little nervous, and they always, you know, that's the common saying is, if you're nervous, that's good because it means it's important, right? But no, I never really froze up on stage or anything like that. I don't know if you could tell or not that I was a theater kid back in school. Theater and, you know, roped into the old speech and debate team. There we go. Oh no, she's nervous. I think, Skyward, seemed word has spread even further than I hoped. While this is cause for celebration, Piety appears to be intimidated by their expectant gazes. Of course, you could just hop on her head and she'd calm down just like that, but we can't lean on you forever. Don't you rally her spirits with some encouraging words? If she's warm to you, I'd reckon she'd appreciate whatever you have to say. Rally. Can't really remember anything in particular that I would do to, like, calm myself beforehand. Mostly just trying to memorize lines and more than anything, just distract yourself. Read the script again. Be told this is her first time performing alone in front of so many people, and see why her legs won't listen to her heart. Little lady stay does need his princess. Come on, you got it. And did the trick. You really got a talent for lifting the spirits of the downtrodden. We are in your debt, truly. It's almost time. Lady Aleopo should have arrived by now. Kyra, please pray join the bystanders and give Piety your heartiest cheer. Well, we did just have Hollowfest, so I'm used to cheering at this point. Wait at the designated location. Okay. You guys watch Hollowfest? I had a lot of fun watching. At least hanging out off to the sides with Broke Gang from the YouTube channel. Naturally, Polka was like the first thing after Broke Gang. Had to end the stream, but that's okay. I heard Corone did some pretty impressive acrobatics as usual. I figure at some point it's just going to become more and more intricate with her flips until she's just floating around in the air the entire time like Dhalsim. I really wanted to find a way to watch Bay's performance. I've heard that was really interesting, and some people were like thought it was kind of weird, but I guess she did an interpretive dance from the movie Belle. Like, Belle's a great movie if you've never seen it. And yeah, I want to check it out. But still, you know, I'm hoping one day to be on a stage of my own. And unfortunately, not going to be a lot of Pop Idol stuff. It's probably do Enter Sandman or Hit the Lights or something, right? Hey, man. The glam rockers of the 80s were idols of their day. You can't tell me Van Halen and all that spandex were not idols. Now for the final act. Decking in blooming flowers, this Koubou princess has prepared something unforgettable for all of the little ladies out there. Yay, bunnies. Very easily impressed. The bunnies don't even last that long. You know, a little bit of magic goes a long way, I guess. Just how I envisioned it in my dream. I think I ever believed Koubous were not but wild beasts, so I simply adore her. If Hatchingtide is even half as thrilling as this show, I'd best catch the next airship to Cardania. All's well that ends well. Little ladies get a great show and Hatchingtide gets more egg seekers. Smiles are like so many flowers in full bloom. Petey will be the talk of Ul'dah for moons to come. Hey, Pachi Pachi Pachi. As she will, that she will. I have you to thank, Miss Aleopo, for giving us both the chance to bring a little brightness to so many lives. So weird looking. Oh. Many people. So many people. Ball monk problems. Thank you, Piety, for bringing joy to the citizens of Ul'dah, especially its little ladies. It was better than I could have imagined. Hatchingtide and Little Ladies Day will both be remembered as highlights of the year. Couldn't have done it without your help, Kyra. We'll both be looking back on this experience with fondness for the rest of our lives. Speaking of which, I've got to thinking maybe it's time I leave this performance business behind me and I let Piety spread her wings. Think she'd be more happy by your side if you'll have her. Oh, just giving me your best friend, really? As for me, I have it in mind to find a place to settle down and rest these old bones. I'd hate to tie Piety down just when she's found her passion. If you bring her along on your adventure, she'll be able to deliver smiles on corners of the world I've only heard tales of. You sure, old man? I already have one Koubou, I don't need another. Can't deny I already feel the tendrils of loneliness tugging at my heart, but they'll lose their grip so long as I know Piety's with you. Look forward to hearing of her exploits as I while the days away. Well, in FF14 modeling years, this dude's only like 38, so he's got some time left. I mean to be rude, but I am regarding Rudania. Nono must know just how perfectly my dream manifested. I give our regards to our lass, eh? Stay here in Ul'dah until the festivities end, and who knows, maybe longer. And with that, allow me to thank you personally. No princess in all the realm could have asked for a more devoted seneschal. That includes Piety. Seeing you dote upon her so dutifully reminded me why I volunteered for this position in the first place. Yay. Although Piety's show has concluded, Little Lady's Day is not. Pray enjoy all that we have prepared. Don't be a stranger in Gridania either. Nice. Decent mount this time. I mean, people never complain about mounts in general, but my apartment storage is starting to get a rather full of a bunch of holiday stuff that I'm never going to use. A billion icicle stages, never to see the light of day. All right. Flowery Tone, Koubou Maiden. Yay. Where are you, Petey? Looking from a place where the peach trees bloom. This winsome Koubou maiden was found and taken in by the traveling entertainer Aldamund. After delighting the crowds on Little Lady's Day, she made the decision to join you on your adventures in order to spread more cheer. Yay. We did it. Oh, oh man, I thought that one was gonna work. Nope. Nope, it burns. Oh. Oh man. I need to take some like allergy meds, but like that stuff just knocks me out. I've been sleeping for the past week. Rip. Oh, good. I remember my keybinds for that. So there we have it. Another Little Lady's Day down / Hatchingtide. It's cute. You know, it wasn't as good as it usually is, but obviously again they've got a lot of stuff going on. And you know, it seems like there's a lot of people out here enjoying their mount in the stage. Unbow among that stage is among the most important aspects of any holiday event. Report an RMD, there we go. Been a while since I've seen the old gold seller, the old guild sellers out and about. I don't think that there was anything else that I could really buy. Seems like it's mostly confetti this year. Sometimes they have some side stuff here and there. Take a look. Nope. Yeah. Just some magic prisms. See what the Hatchingtide one looks like. I do sometimes like to collect the confettis and keep them, the holiday ones. You know. It's cool. It's not as good as the I think it's the Nemea one. That one's really good. It's a pretty sweet one. Like surrounds you with floral wreaths. All right, let's see if they have anything else to say. Oh, and enjoy yourself, yay! Yeah, nothing else new. So quick and easy. Man, I'm kind of mad if I ended up missing the Valentiones event. Not that I really celebrate a whole lot of Valentine's Day to begin with. I'm old, tired, and alone. So yeah, that's just kind of standard practice, I guess. But you know, it's nice to get back in here and have another event to enjoy. So now what do we want to do? Because there's still plenty of time left. I'm not ready to give up streaming yet. I feel like maybe we should do a little bit maybe try and get a little bit of grinding done. I've still got a fair amount of time to go to my Amaro mount. Oh. So yeah, let's get in here and do that. Make sure that I'm all mended up. Here we go. Do some kind of content here. What do we want to do? Main scenario sounds easy enough. Okay. Well, never a good sign. Where are they? All right, I'm coming there as fast as I can. I don't know what you guys expect because I've forgotten most of my keybinds. I am fully in spaceship mode right now. Okay, well, they seem like they got it. So yeah, you know, it's always kind of that weird time right before the X-Pack because, you know, they've got all of the events and stuff that they want to do as tradition, but they're so busy working on the X-Pack that it, you know, the holidays usually are a little more toned down compared to some of the other years. But, you know, we did just have a string of some really good stuff. I hope that everyone that had not had a chance to enjoy the FF15 stuff got to do it this year and got their regalia, because it is probably one of the more iconic mounts at this point. Like, everyone knows the regalia. Everyone's got one. I'm excited to see if we're going to be able to use it in the mysterious Solution 9, Solution 7, whatever it happened to be. Whatever the name is in Dawn Trail. It's gonna suck if they give us that big, like, capital area with all these wide city streets and then we can't use our car mounts and motorcycle mounts. But yeah, you know, the FF15 event is really good. So it's not like we didn't have nothing going on. Yeah, it's a repeat, but, you know, for someone it's new. And then, you know, we've got the FF16 stuff coming up here. Eventually, I don't know when. We know it's coming. We don't know what all it's going to involve or anything. And I haven't played 16, so obviously I don't really know entirely what's involved with it. But, you know, there's a whole new crowd too, now that they've started the Xbox beta testing. Yeah, there's a lot more people that might be giving this a shot now and having fun with it. Are you guys okay? Okay, well, that's fine. They'll be fine. It seems like this healer knows what they're doing if they can take that other group alive through that boss. So we'll just vibe. That's all we can do. And of course, I do have Thrill of the Battle. I kind of keep forgetting about that one. All right. Yeah, you know, I hadn't really thought about it. Yeah, I wonder how things are going with the Xbox stuff. Slash Game Pass. I don't think it's on Game Pass. I think it's purely Xbox console. But yeah, it's a pretty big deal. Assuming, of course, the Xbox even survives. We don't really know what's going on with it in terms of whether or not it will even be a console in the near future. But I'm always happy for more people being able to check out the game. I think that's probably one of the biggest strengths of FF14 2 is that it is an MMO that is available on consoles, and it's not like a half-assed attempt either. Like, they did a really good job with the controller conversions and console conversions and that kind of stuff. So now it's more More work for the dev team, I'm sure, but they always manage to get it done. So yeah, it is it is nice to have more players. It's a shame that they can't go back and play through like some of the past holidays and stuff, so they can kind of see what some of these events are like in more normal times. But at least, you know, they're keeping the events rolling. It doesn't seem like they've really slowed down with them at all. So yeah, they got a lot to work with, to say the least. Ugh. All right. Oh. Come on. Take me there. 30 seconds. Okay. Yeah, we can go ahead and burn one there. Trying to get a little bit back into the rhythm of doing actual tanking gameplay. It comes and goes. Gotta remember my my rotation. There. Alright, this is the targeted AoE, yeah. There we go. Alright. Shame that I missed one of the bosses. I mean, most of the XP I think comes from the last clear. And obviously the roulette aspect of it. But man, when you're busy leveling all of these jobs, just one after the other, like you really kind of take every little bit you can. Then we got to do it all over again with Pictomancer and Viper here pretty soon. I do hope that whatever the rewards are for all level 90s or all level 100s, whatever it happens to be. I think it's all level 100s. Is going to be better than this expansion. This expansion was just like the little hairband, right? Like after getting an Amaro mount, it felt like a little bit of a letdown. I feel like that's just kind of the general census. Is really not a whole lot of a reason to try and level up that extra 10 levels for most of your jobs. But with Dawn Trail, I'd like something kind of cool. Give me an excuse to get those jobs up to 100. Yeah, I was just sitting the other day. I don't know if it was because I was talking about it with my squadron in Elite or something. Or it was on stream. But man, every now and then I'll just sit here, just completely randomly just start thinking, oh man, Pictomancer. And then I just get all excited for Dawn Trail all over again. Like as little as I've been playing FF14 lately, like it's one of those intrusive thoughts that just kind of pops up every now and then. I'm like, oh yeah, Pictomancer, Dawn Trail's almost here. So yeah, you know, I am really excited for it. I know that I don't talk about it nearly as much as I used to for being someone that's primarily known for FF14 content. But yeah, I'm still whole ham on the Pictomancer train. I just want to be. I want a pretty job. I want pretty colors flashing around all over the place. There we go. Oh, there we go. That actually helped out a little bit. Feel a little better. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised at how well I've been holding up through most of this stream. I'm one of those that, like, I don't really get sick all that often. like maybe once every couple of years. Like I'll get colds and stuff that kind of knock me out for a day or two, right? But I don't really feel all that bad. I just get really tired. So yeah, it's been a while since I've been genuinely sick, and usually when that happens, like it really hits me. Let alone with this. I mean, this is a bad enough one to wrestle anyways on a good day. So yeah, I'm just happy to be back. I'm ready to get a little bit more gaming done. I did see that Kinematic has Hollow X Break or Hollow Break coming out. We'll probably stream that at some point. Like I knew they were working on another game. I did not know it was Nipo Labo based. And yeah, that's like an instant play for me. If you're gonna let me play as Polka finally, yeah, that's gonna happen. So yeah, we'll probably do that at some point. I don't think it comes out for like another week or so. But you know, we've got a very light couple of weeks ahead of us, so in terms of the retail schedule, which is nice. So we'll probably throw that into the list as just having a nice, just kind of random stream for one day that's not JRPG or MMO related. Be something a little bit different. We've been kind of needing one of those for a while. I saw the finals season 2 started. I didn't realize the finals was using AI voices, so that's kind of soured me quite a bit on it. I don't know if we'll play it anymore, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm kind of ambivalent about it nowadays, but yeah, we desperately needed just like a fun kind of just no thoughts, head empty kind of game. Like obviously there's Helldivers too, but I don't know. I just, from the streams that I've watched of it, it just really does not interest me at all. Like every time I watch Helldivers 2, I'm like, I could just be playing Deep Rock Galactic instead, right? Like, I don't know, just wave-based games, wave-based shoot-em-ups just don't really appeal to me all that much. Especially because I don't really have anyone to play with. So yeah, I'm not really sold on the Helldivers train. But yeah, we'll try and figure something out though. I'm sure there's plenty of other games out there that we have yet to try that seem kind of fun. I'm just more disappointed than anything about Foam Stars being an exclusive, because I really wanted to give that a shot. Okay, yeah, they've still got the reprisal on them. That's fine. Gotta remember what I'm actually doing though. Oh yeah, that's home gang. Okay. All right, come on down. Get down here. Nice. Nice. All right, how we doing on my cooldowns? Okay. I see. We're fine. Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously we have Horizon Forbidden West hitting PC finally here very, very soon. I am kind of leaning towards possibly possibly restarting a playthrough of the first one here on the channel. So we'll kind of play that by ear. I don't really remember a whole lot about the first one, story-wise or anything like that, so I don't think it will hurt too much giving it another go. Especially now that we've started this with the VTuber train, right? So yeah, we might do that at some point this week. I'll have to reinstall it. It's one of those games that it's kind of like, okay, I haven't played it in a while, so it ends up... It's one of those sacrificial lambs to clear the hard drive space. But now that I actually have plenty of hard drive space, I can reinstall it as needed. I also still really do want to try Destiny 2 at some point. Man, that one I'm gonna have to sit and let that download overnight. That's something I really gotta plan ahead for. I didn't realize that thing was like 130 something gigs, right? Come on. Nice. Nice job, everybody. Calm your healers. Cool. And while I can remember, because this has been popping up every single time now, I keep forgetting it every single time. Portrait. Where are ya? There we go. Oh man, they didn't save anything. Okay, well, we'll have to make a new one here. It's fine, it happens. Where are you? Ooh. There. What do we want to do? Spirit? No. Sweep up? Oh. Where are my, like my victory and all that? There we go. There. Expression. Where's my smirk? There we go. Okay, so... Why is this not? There we go. Directional lighting. Nice. Cool. Save. Now I can't remember anything about what I had for my actual backgrounds and stuff. It's been so long. It's been so long since I got most of these. Guess we can do Crystal Conflict. Hell, I didn't really do a whole lot. A whole lot as a warrior in Crystal and Conflict. That's another one that we can always spin back up again. Do a little bit of CC, you know? Don't mind. Sandville. I was pressing the wrong thing. Warlords. Four Lords is always good. 12-fold blessings. No. Might just do something simple. Yeah. The companion app. You can barely even see it. Oh, no. There we go. Scent. Pixie rainbows. Symbol of the Warden. No. The Navigator? Oshan's mine. The Wanderer? I think it's Wanderer's Oshan's. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I don't even really need an accent. Yeah, that actually looks kind of good with the Crystal and Conflict stuff. Yeah. There we go. Close. Nice. Uses instant portrait. All right. Well, now I've at least got something. I've at least got something to keep the hounds at bay whenever I load into a random dungeon. Oh. All right. But what did I get here? Anything good? Nah. More fodder for the gotcha table. Okay. Yeah, since I missed this weekend of work, I think I need to go pick up my next issue of Sailor Moon, since they've got the Naoko Takeuchi collection out. I think Chapter 7 came out this week. Either this week or next week, and we usually get them in a little bit early for manga stuff, and they're not strict sale dates, so I can pick it up whenever it's ready. So yeah, I'm excited. I need to go do that. I need to go do some laundry, and since I can't do it here in the house overnight, we do have a 24-hour laundromat in our town, so I might just take my stack of Sailor Moon and go do that tonight at some point. But yeah, I think that's going to go ahead and be it for today. You know, it was just about hopping in here, touching base, saying hello, because I miss streaming, and I want to ease back into the week. But we'll be streaming the next few days. Hopefully, I'll be a little less stopped up tomorrow. But we are going to hopefully do FF8 at some point, probably tomorrow. I haven't decided if it'll be tomorrow or the day after. We'll just have to wait and see how I feel, if I think my voice is going to be able to handle it. But yeah, it's nice to be back. It sucks being sick, and man, it just really I missed being able to do this. But hey, we're here. We survived. I lived. So be careful out there. Like I said, just be safe if you're out there tonight. Be careful driving around and all of that. But I hope you have a good start to your work week. Tomorrow, like my schedule, since I can't really fall asleep all that easily, being as sick as I am. Like I can't breathe at night, right? So it'll probably be like, again, like an evening stream, like 8, 9 o'clock or after EST, EDT, whatever the time zone is nowadays. So kind of keep an eye out. You know, as always, like and subscribe to the channel to get some more content, and see what we're going to be playing over the next few days. Again, we are on the road to 1,500 subs, so if you want to help me reach that 1,500, keep moving forward, keep growing the channel. Every little bit is appreciated. Every like, every subscription, or even just you know, just a quick 10-minute view or 10-second view. I think that's what it takes to actually count on YouTube. But yeah, that being said, I hope everyone has a good rest of your evening. I am going to devour a cow because I've not really had a whole lot to eat this week. So I'm gonna make up for it now that I actually can. Take care, everybody, and have a good rest of your night. Bye bye.